I'm Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped and brought over here from Buckingham Palace. It's who my dad is and who I am that they're getting away with all this. I usually put it up on YouTube, picture my father, Hustler magazine, because I was doing a book before I found out. I'm giving this information to let you know this is just not a phony on here. I put it all up on YouTube and Facebook, and I was brought over here and given the name of Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married Childers. That's the name I have to use. And I'm going to say this, and then I hope whatever happens, I don't get up here again, because I have told it. You have to get it on the media, like that guy that was drug off the plane today and hurt, or yesterday. And the Rockefellers and Rothschilds and the Kennedys were the ones that kidnapped me in 41. Kennedy, Joe Kennedy, JFK's dad, was ambassador to England, appointed by Roosevelt, so you get a plot to take him down and kidnap me, and they did. And my dad was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe. He never married Wallace Simpson, the sorry spy. Anyway, I'm going to show one more, because I was at Knight's End. Stayed there 5 months through that hell. Being bitten and everything, trying to stay because I was promised an apartment at Richfield. And it's not coming. Come find out now. But anyway, I stayed there, and the bed bugs and its mites, it's called scabies. So I moved up here. It was so bad, and I went to the doctor. And here's my whole point. I got up here, it's right next door, and the same people own all these Motels and Shaws, and they're really close friends of Tim Kaine, ex-governor, Mark Warner, ex-governor, Bob Goodlatte, who some of these ex-governors, they're senators now, sit on the intelligence and judicial committees. And, they don't want me to speak out, because really they know all about my kidnapping. They know about the mass mind control murders like Virginia Tech, Aurora, Colorado, etc. So I'm going to leave it there. Jens Orens, by the way, in Buckingham State Prison here in Virginia, is one of them that was a program shooting in that. Not shooting, it was used a knife. He and Nancy Haysom are innocent. He's a German diplomat's son. I'm going to show this because here's the thing. I've been deliberately kept homeless, running from Motel and I put up here about being run with fumes all these years. And people just dismiss it. And I'm going to quote one more time. Noe was an FBI agent up in Grottoes, Virginia, where I was pumping gas just to live in 1984 and 85. Larry Flint had furnished me a car for a year, leased at Hustler had magazine, and I didn't have money for gas. I didn't hear from Mr. Flint anymore. The only thing he had said when I walked out the door is, when I was there, he says there's no room in the inn, I-N-N. In other words, it's not Mr. Flint that did this. He was shot, and I tried to write about that in 78 and got in the campaign to replace Larry McDonald, Congressman Doctor. And that went down when the KAL shot down the plane that he was on, passenger plane. And Larry Flint flew me out there. So this is in Noe, FBI agent that would come into the store, and he said to me, they made it so ludicrous. He's talking about the FBI, and I had a letter from them June the 23rd of 79, and ongoing investigation, national security involved. He said they've made it so ludicrous that everybody knows you're telling the truth. You couldn't make it up. He said it gives them a chance to help you or walk away. That was 1984-85, and this is today. And they're getting in your eyelashes too and sting you. But I'm going to show one more time. Now then, I've just gotten in bed. If I get in bed and try to sleep tonight, they're going to eat me up again. It's all over me. So what what they gave me, I went to two doctors, okay? One's associated with the doctor that cut out my nematome because it would be, over time, it can destroy my kidneys. Okay, this whole thing was I was telling about what they were doing with the chemicals. My immune system attacks itself when I'm force-fed toxic fumes, and that's what's been done running me from Motel. Laws that have been broken are so sick. Like over in Bedford, I did get into a retirement, but the person that helped me get in there is with the FBI. I can't get anything. It's Joseph's Dream. It's owned by Reverend, I've got Moore, out of Washington, North Carolina. Now then, I could go on a list, Richfield at one point. I did nothing wrong. What made me move was the fumes. This is illegal as hell. Okay, then there was Edinburgh. Notice the name. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. They've run me with fumes, and I don't know if he's a friend or not anymore. He's the one he's FBI. That got me into, and what happens is everybody has something to hide. And that's what's going on. The law enforcement have gotten people to do things, violation codes. The kids are on drugs, or they've drunk driving, anything. You know what police do. But police can be good and bad. And some of them helped me, like the Virginia State Trooper, Carl Barton, that his wife said in 2009, don't let yourself get to where you have to go to a nursing home or assisted living. Isn't it? Because you can't move then. This is how we run you. And that's true, but if I say it, nobody believes me. Or they believe me, but they're not going to get involved. So I've took photographs. You can't photograph your kidneys and hang them out, or your lungs, which the inflammation is destroying from toxic fumes. So you got to get rid of the toxic fumes. That's it. They talk about, I tell you what, Carol Simon, Roger Simon said. She lived in Edinburgh back in, what was then, 2006. First time I'd had a home, and it was a HUD in so long. And they did the same thing there to me. I thought I'd die. So I had to move. I stuck it out as long as I could. And you have to get away from the fumes. And she said to me, I don't know what she was doing there, but she's still there, and she got my apartment. Her husband was a psychiatrist, and they were divorced out of Seattle. And she said, you're paying for what your family did to the Jews, the Holocaust. Well, God Almighty, oh boy, not funny. Anyway, I've tried to put it up here, and this is hell. People all around me, and not a darn one of them will do anything to help. They're afraid of it. And so you have to get rid of the fumes. They're toxic, and they can kill me over time. That's what they're doing, disable you. So my doctor took me off of the inflammation medicine, just about 1/4 a pill from 1.5 or 2 a day. So I have nothing for inflammation now. And then I've got the bed bugs. I waded through all of that hell trying to get the apartment. And now then I had to move anywhere, or I'm dying. And I'm not going to get the apartment. She got the word, didn't she? Not to rent to me. So anyway, I'm saying this. They can do the same thing with the bugs and make you look nuts. Somebody said to me the other day, they didn't bring the mattress. Oh no, that was the doctor when I went to her. She said they didn't by chance bring the mattress up there where you're at now. Well, it's just across right here, the next door. But I'm making this lengthily as a record. I don't know what I'm going to do, because right now they've got me disabled. First of all, like the toxic fumes. You cannot take a picture of toxic fumes. You can't take your kidneys out and show them, or your body parts, liver, lungs, etc. Okay, with this you can take a picture of the bugs, bed bugs, and the bites, which are all over me. But people will tune that out, and it's easy as heck to do. My point is, I'm lying in here. I'm at Super 8. I started to leave a couple times, and I guess I will have to tomorrow, but you have to have a place to go, right? Everybody's got a home but me. Isn't that cute? What you have to do is you have to control the environment, which they've kept me from being able to do. A home or an apartment where somebody can't come in and put fumes in it, or bed bugs and mites, etc. It would be shocking if the world had to see it. So you've got to stop the source that's making you sick. And I'm in here at night. The last nights I've gotten up, they're just all over me, and I've put up the. I mean, I've got something for the bites. Well, you can't take that for too long. It can make you sick. You got to stop the bites. Any fool knows that. That means controlling your mattresses, etc., instead of changing you from room to room. And then claiming, well, I've said it. I stayed in the other one 5 months. I didn't have anything when I came in there. No bugs, no nothing. I stayed there about 3 months. Well, I take that back, about 2, before some of this started. And then I'm up here right next door to them, and I'm eating up with them. So I lay down a little bit today. They changed the linen, but that's no good. You got to change the mattress and all this. And I just got up, and I'm just soaked. I'm so sick I can't get around. So they're making me helpless. And isn't it strange, they would put me in a nursing home, and I wouldn't be able to leave. That would be, I think this is hell. Anyway, I guess I'm leaving this as a record. You got to give me a place to live that's halfway decent, where I can control the environment, and especially the mattresses. It's no good to change your towels every day if in your sheets, or every other day if the mattress is infested with mites, scabies, and bed bugs. And that's what they've done to me. This is where I am today.